So this is a transmission mount right here. It's only one. And this is all you're gonna need. You're gonna need a little jack and then a little tool right here. You're gonna need a 13mm extension and a ratchet, and then this is a jack from my BMW. You're gonna need nothing special. You just need to hold the transmission. It's not that heavy, honestly. The engine's holding most of the weight. I got my jack underneath the car, just for safety. Alright guys, so I got the jack between the transmission and the engine. I noticed that the oil pan started flexing, so I didn't want to damage the oil pan, so I went ahead and placed the jack between the transmission and the oil and the engine. Here's the bracket that holds the transmission mount. Your mount is going to be located right in there. So what you're going to need to do is, there's the bolt right there. That one's a 14mm, and then there's another bolt on the other side. That one's another 14mm. You're gonna remove those first. After you do that, you're gonna come down here, and then you're gonna remove this bolt, that bolt, and then this other bolt and that bolt right there. Those 4 bolts are holding the transmission bracket, which is this one right here. You're gonna remove all those 4 bolts plus the 2 holding the motor mount to the transmission, and then everything should come right out. Obviously on my car I'm gonna have to unplug the O2 sensors, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys the motor mount after. It's kind of tight in here, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So these are the 2 first bolts that we're gonna remove. Alright guys, I had to pause the video in order to get more leverage and remove these bolts. Looks like they got some type of Loctite. It was really hard loosening them up, but I finally got it. Alright, so exactly like I figured, this transmission mount is worn out completely. As you can see, there's a crack right there. Let me see if I can show you right there. And on this other side, as you can see. So yeah, it's time to replace this, and we're gonna go ahead and replace it with this one, brand new. I got this one from eBay, so we're gonna see what it does. Maybe it rides a little smoother, I don't know. But I didn't have any issues with the car. After I did the motor mounts, it was a lot softer and smoother, so I don't really think this is gonna make a big difference, but we'll see. So there's 13mm bolts. There's this one here, and then there's other one right here. So we're gonna remove these, and then we're gonna remove the transmission mount out of the bracket, and then we're gonna throw this one in there and put it back in the car. Okay, so I guess these have some Loctite, just like the older ones. This is the old one, and this is the new one. Make sure you put it in correctly. Oh yeah, so it only goes one way. It goes like this. If I try to put it the other way, it won't line up. So it goes this way like this. Put the bolts back in. Alright, so here's the new transmission mount installed in the bracket. So now it's ready to go back in the car. Alright guys, so just wanted to show you this old motor mount. I don't know if you can hear this clunking noise. It hits right here. So this probably affects, I don't know if you can hear it. Now that I remember, I did have some clunky noise coming out of the transmission. I thought it was normal for this car, and it only happens when I use the paddle shifters. When I'm downshifting, I can hear a clunking noise. And I'm pretty sure it's this. It's this old worn out transmission mount. I don't know if you can hear all the clunking noises. Anyways, this one doesn't do that. This one's smooth. Alright guys, so you just got the transmission mount back in, and honestly it was really easy. Hope this helps you guys, and thank you guys for watching.